What's up and welcome to Q256, and you are watching Tech Select. What's up and welcome to yet another wonderful episode of Tech Select right here on the Q256 channel. I highly appreciate you clicking this video right here. Now I'm going to be taking you through a quick recap of everything that has been happening since the last video dropped. There have been lots of developments out there, especially in the tech world, and we're here to lay them down right there for you. Let's go. Kicking us off today is the news about spy apps. Now, all of us have this fear for people stealing our data and people, just getting access to whatever it is that is yours, especially that you put out there on the internet, and you want it to be safe and sound and private for yourself. Now, Google has waged a war on spy apps after discovering a couple of their applications on the Google Play Store were actually stealing the user's information. So Google has removed over 9 applications, 9 and above applications from the Play Store after analysis discovered that the apps were actually Trojans that were stealing Facebook login information. Now, the apps that have been so far removed had over 5.8 million downloads combined. That's just for the first 8 that they did remove. Imagine 5.8 million downloads. That means so many people out there have their information not safe because it's basically the one running your information. So many people who you've seen posting on Facebook, oh, my account got hacked. This here is probably how these hackers got into the accounts. Now, you must be wondering, what apps are these? All I can say is the apps are hidden behind simple to memorize titles like Horoscope Daily, Rubbish Cleaner, and so many others. I'm not saying these are the particular apps that have been found, but Google is taking them down. So I cannot give you a comprehensive list. Maybe when they're done with the whole crackdown, I shall compile for you a list, and of course you shall get to hear about it right here on Tech Select on the Q256 channel. Now, I should give you a little bit of a warning. Before you download an application, even if it is from Play Store, of course we all know Play Store is the trusted place to get your apps for Android. Now, before you go hit the download button, take time to read through the reviews of the app. What have people who have experienced or used that app before, what is the experience? What do they say about it? Take your time to read through, look at its star rating. Is it rated a 1 star, 5 star? Does it have the Google check, certification to say that, we as Google have verified this app and it is very trustworthy for you to use? So do all this before you download that app, because you never know what exactly you are downloading. Also, remember, having so many downloads on an app does not necessarily guarantee that it is a safe app for you. So do all your proper research before you hit that download. Now, this is a good time for me to remind you that if you have not subscribed to this channel, make sure you go right now, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so that you do not miss out on new content. It's a couple of days into the new financial year right here in Uganda, and the mobile data prices have remained unchanged. This is something very beautiful. For those that do not remember, government put a 12% tax on data, but most telecom companies so far have not really put that 12% tax into implementation, which is a good thing for we the users, meaning the data shall remain cheap. So far, 2 telecom giants here in Uganda, MTN and Africell, have come out to state boldly that their data prices shall not be changed whatsoever, despite the introduction of that 12% tax. Now, MTN recently released a statement, and it says, "We believe that everybody deserves the benefits of a modern and connected life." This is the statement they gave for the reason as to why they are not going to be implementing that 12% tax on their mobile data services right there. Africell too did release an official statement as to why they are not implementing the 12% tax, and this is what they had to say. "We remain committed to providing the best and most affordable data bundles for a better digital communication experience." Now, that is the official statement from Africell Uganda, and that is the reason as to why they are also not implementing the 12% tax on the data. Telecom giant Airtel is still very quiet in all these matters. I do not know why. Maybe they do not want to say something today and then change it tomorrow and be, basically have evidence that you said this while changing. Maybe it's a kind of less means more kind of situation. We're here to hear what they'll come out to say about that. Now, much as those on mobile data are celebrating, those that do use fixed lines, that's fixed internet, for example, internet at your office, which is billed monthly, or for your home use, which is billed monthly as well, fixed internet, are not celebrating as much, as many companies have actually introduced the 12% tax to their connections. So those that have been paying 200,000, there's been a 12% increment to your monthly data bill. So, but I believe by the time you're paying home internet and this bulk office internet, then yes, you can definitely afford the 12%. I think this actually is a good move by the telecom companies. Bill those that are actually paying high and then leave the Muntu and see to enjoy that. Telecom companies that have so far confirmed the hike in their prices include Rock Telecom, which was, I think, the first to hike their prices to accommodate the 12% tax. Leica Mobile has also quietly increased their data bundles to accommodate the tax. Leica, however, improve your network. Improve network, man. Now, to all those that have been enjoying WhatsApp groups, I believe you have jumped on this thing like never before. Now, Twitter has introduced a new feature on their platform that allows people to actually chat using voice. Now, this here has been an exciting thing for so many people, as many have been jumping onto Twitter Spaces and hosting all sorts of spaces, all kinds and variety of spaces. I recently got invited to a Twitter Space where the guys were just breathing. Like, the guy created a Twitter Space, invited us, and was just guys, really take those manners back to WhatsApp. This is Twitter we're talking about. Well, for those that have not yet figured out what Twitter Spaces is, it's a new feature from Twitter that allows you to chat using voice. Basically, just invite your friends, or those who are interested can join your space, and you can have a meaningful discussion and chat out there. For those that wanted to start podcasts, I see many of you jumping on this trend because basically they have saved you the hassle of setup. But well, I hope you guys get to utilize the spaces usefully. Don't just invite us to Twitter Spaces where you're doing a lot of nothing. So currently you can join, listen, or speak on a Twitter Space on Android and iOS, but for those that are using the web version, you can only join and listen, but you cannot create one on the web version. In order to create one, you do need to be on phone, either on Android or on iOS. The National Information Technology Authority, Uganda, that is NITA-U, recently launched a cybersecurity awareness campaign dubbed Be Safe Online. Now, this campaign is focused to improving public awareness and vigilance about day-to-day cyber threats. Now, there's been a lot of cyber attacks happening. A friend of mine recently called me and he was a victim of ransomware. Those that don't know what ransomware is, somebody hacks into your computer and encrypts all your files and tells you, in order to unblock them, send me this much amount of money. Now, all these are forms of cybercrime. Somebody calling you and telling you, read me your mobile money PIN number, that is a form of cybercrime right there. So this awareness campaign is basically to educate the people out there about what people are capable of doing maliciously online and how you can avoid being a victim. Now, according to the Uganda police, that is their cybercrime division, they reported that cybercrimes have been on the rise, and not only have the numbers gone up, but the sophistication of these crimes is just getting more and more, and this has resulted into loss of hundreds of millions of shillings. NITA Uganda has put in place the National Computer Emergency Response Team and Coordination Center to effectively analyze and respond to cyber threats and to protect our cyberspace as much as possible from all these bad guys that want to get things they have not worked for. If you have enjoyed this episode of Tech Select, make sure you hit the subscribe button and notification bell so that you are alerted each time a video drops right here on this channel. And of course, I shall see you in the next video. Toodles.